Okay, so this is the Radial Cube 3. This is basically a Shapeways puzzle, and it came to me unassembled, so it just came to me in pieces. There was no screws with it, no stickers. I had to buy my own screws, my own stickers, and I had to assemble it and sticker it. So this is basically a Shapeways puzzle. It's 3D printed, and I got this before the price increase. I think now that the price increase has happened, I think it's around €500 maybe, so it's pretty unobtainable now. Yeah, so this is basically a cubic transformation of the Radiolarian 3. Oh, and I forgot to mention this this puzzle was designed by Eitan. I didn't really have too much trouble with putting this puzzle together. The most trouble I had really was trying to work out what exact screws I needed, and I knew I needed M3 screws, but I didn't know which actual ones. I made a topic on the Twisted Puzzles forum asking about which screws I should get, and you know, one person would be saying one thing, another person would be saying another thing, so I was still kind of unsure. Eventually I did settle on a certain type of M3 screw. I wasn't 100% sure whether it would be okay, and when I received the screws and I tried screwing them into the car, they wouldn't fit, and I thought they were wrong. But I then found out that the screws are supposed to be a little bit bigger than the holes, so they'll create their own thread in the holes. So yeah, so basically I assembled the puzzle. A few of the layers were a bit more stiffer than the others, so I had to disassemble it again and even the tensions out, and the tensions are pretty much equal now. Some of the axes are just a little bit more stiffer than others, but it's not too noticeable really. And when I stickered this puzzle, I used the hairdry method. The hairdry method basically makes the stickers adhere to the Shapeways plastic much better, and it also makes them take on this textured appearance, to basically take on the same texture as the plastic, and I think it gives the puzzle a more finished look, and I think it suits the puzzle a lot more as well. So this puzzle is supposed to be a really difficult puzzle. It shapeshifts, and when it jumbles, supposedly you can't tell that it's jumbling because of the shapeshifting or something like that. So it's supposed to be a really difficult puzzle. I've not scrambled it yet. It'll probably be a long time before I do scramble it. So this has, let's see, this has 20 axes altogether. Okay, so I totally messed up this part of the video. For some reason I said the puzzle has 4 corner turns. Now obviously, since it's a cube, it has 8 corners, so it has 8 corners that can turn. So this puzzle basically has 2 different types of turns that you can make on it. You have 8 corner turns and 12 of what I like to call plates turns. Yeah. So as you can see, I mean, that looks like a centre, but you can actually move it. So you can actually move it away from the centre, so I don't really think it is a true centre. So yeah, this puzzle, it turns pretty damn well. I'm really surprised by just how great the turning is. I was thinking, since the plastic is rough, since it's a complex puzzle and it's made of a lot of parts, and since it's something I've put together myself, I thought, you know, the turning probably won't be that great, and it'll probably be very catchy and whatever. It is a bit catchy, but not too much. It doesn't catch too often really, and the turning is pretty much effortless. It feels pretty damn smooth really. So I'm not going to scramble this, because if I scramble this, I may never be able to get it back. Obviously I will scramble it at some point, because if I was never going to scramble it, then there would have been no point in me buying this puzzle. What I want to do is to learn how to solve some more simpler jumbling puzzles first, and then I'll attempt to solve this puzzle. I'll take what I've learned from solving more simple jumbling puzzles and try and apply it to this. So when I do scramble this, I will make a scramble video. I'm not even sure if I do know how to scramble this puzzle fully, properly, because it does have jumbling and blocking and whatever. I will show you a little bit of scrambling, a little bit of shape shifting. So let's see what I can do. Let's try and do a bit more. Let's see what I can do. No, that won't. See, this won't move now because it's blocked by this piece. So I mean, this is a really great puzzle, I think. I don't really see how I can call it a great puzzle if I don't even know what it's like to solve yet, but I'm sure it's going to be really fun to solve. You know, it's going to be really challenging, and I just think it's a really nice looking puzzle. So I'll try and show you some more shape shifting. This should go. So now we've got like a little pyramid. Let's see. See what else I can do. That won't go. Yeah, I mean, even trying to scramble this properly, it's going to be pretty damn difficult. Yeah, this doesn't have any springs, so it's not going to corner cut, and I think I've done something wrong here. Okay. Thought I'd accidentally scrambled it then. Like, thought I wasn't going to be able to get it back to its solved state. I do think I've got myself something quite special here, because I don't really think many of these exist in the world, although if you've got the money and you're willing to spend the money on one, it's easy to get hold of one, because they're basically 3D printed, so it's like there's an unlimited supply of them. But because of the price increase, because they're around €500 now, they're pretty much unobtainable. You know, there's no way I could ever afford €500, and even if I could do, I just wouldn't be able to justify spending that amount of money on one puzzle. It just wouldn't seem worth it at all. So we do have the regular colour scheme. We've got white there, yellow there, and then we have red, green, orange and blue. So yeah, luckily there was no parts missing, none of the parts broken either. Although like a little wing on one of the pieces, it kind of bent when it was one of the last pieces that I was putting in. The puzzle was quite tight, and it kind of bent, but I managed to bend it back, and luckily it didn't fatigue or anything like that. I'll show you how the size compares to a regular size 3x3. So it is a bit bigger. And this is how it compares to a regular sized 4x4. It's bigger than a regular sized 4x4. Yeah, I forgot to mention, when I was assembling the puzzle, it was quite easy because I just basically used this sticker face, if that's the right way of putting it, as a guide basically, so I knew, so basically to tell which pieces went where. So yeah, I think I've pretty much covered everything really. You know, I think I've covered everything that I can think of anyway. Yeah, this doesn't have any springs in it, so it can't corner cut. I think, did I mention that already? I can't even remember. So yeah, so that's Eitan's Radio Cube 3. Thanks for watching. Okay, so after watching the video back, I realised I left a couple of things out. First off, you can actually scramble this without shape shifting, so I can do that, and then do that, and then do that. Again, I don't want to scramble it too much. And also, I forgot to mention that after applying the stickers and using the hairdryer method, I didn't have too much trouble with the stickers coming off. I started messing around with the cube, and probably around 3 or 4 stickers started, well, a couple of stickers ended up moving out of place a bit, and another couple, like these really thin ones, they started peeling upwards. So I just basically took them off, got a little pin, dabbed the pin very slightly in some super glue, and then just rolled the pin over the underneath of the stickers, and then just stuck them back down. And since then I've messed around with the cube quite a lot, and I've not had any of the stickers moving out of place or peeling. I'm quite surprised by just how well they're actually holding up. I didn't think they were actually going to hold up that well, but they are doing. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching.